He's doing Dubai.
Oh, now he's doing Dubai. Why is he not doing New York? Is he worried?
What's up guys and welcome. You're watching Fazi Fitness. Let's start this video with this picture of the former classic physique Mr. Olympia champion Breon Ansley and his teammate Rubiel Mosquera aka Naxella, as both of these guys train together with Chris Cormier, who is right now coaching both of these guys. Now both these guys are doing the same show in July, and that show is gonna be Dubai Pro 2024. Now this is gonna be the inaugural Dubai Pro in the men's open class, because previously it was only for classic physique. So we were pretty certain that Breon Ansley is gonna be 100% doing this show, but it has now been confirmed by Chris Cormier as well, that Rubiel is 100% in for Dubai Pro as well. And not only just that, Rubiel Mosquera will travel to Oxygen Gym Kuwait, and Chris Cormier is gonna go there and train him personally. So all these details is the courtesy of the Menace podcast and their latest episode, which aired on the Muscle and Fitness YouTube channel yesterday.
No, I don't think he's worried.
No?
I think he's going to. He's gonna train.
Tonio feels me. He feels me.
He's gonna train in oxygen.
Oh, yeah. Oh, he's going over there?
Yeah.
Oh, so he's going to end up with even bigger legs. That's what you're saying?
No.
So Breon Ansley really made this great call of competing in Dubai. He has got a huge fan following there. Plus, the prize money of classic physique at that show, that has been bumped up to 60 grand now. And I'm not really sure whether all of the classic physique division realizes this, that Dubai Pro is giving away more money to classic physique winner than what Mr. Olympia gave to Chris Bumstead in 2023. So Chris Bumstead got 50 grand in the prize money, and if Breon is able to pull it off, which I'm sure he will, there is no reason to believe that he won't be able to do that. Because Breon just placed behind Fazi at the Arnold Classic UK, beating Urs Krashinsky as well as Michael the Bull. So he is the hottest name going into that show, because the next big name in that lineup is Michael the Bull, and for him, it is also a matter of how quickly he can recover from that incident that happened in UK, where he got jumped by gods and got seriously injured. So Breon is surely gonna earn a big check here. We know he isn't gonna win the Olympia. In fact, even if he finishes in that top 3, that would be a huge shocker, and for almost all of the classic physique fans, because he has got to beat Ramondino or Wesley Weezers if he wants to get back into that top 3. And the likelihood of that happening is very little, especially with a red cap hanging over his head, which is hindering his growth. I don't think he can act on the feedback given to him by the judges that he needs bigger quads. So with a red cap over his head, he cannot get bigger quads.
Why is he not? Why is he not training with you? Why is he not coming to the States?
Well, yeah. I mean, you gotta. I live in America. I'm gonna go out there. I'm gonna go out there and train in the Middle East.
Oh, okay. I hope. Hey, I hope that shit don't start now with all that bull going on. You go out there, you're never coming back.
So the news of Rubiel going to Kuwait, that is a big one. And maybe he needs that kind of an environment to thrive, where there are absolutely no distractions whatsoever. The former Mr. Olympia Brandon Kerrith really turned his career around after he went to Kuwait. Nathan Yesha also brought his best looks. That was back in 2017, and at that time he was training in Kuwait. And let's not forget, the beast Rolly Winkler, especially his look in 2018, where he placed his career's highest 3rd place at the Olympia. He was training in Kuwait at that time. So Rubiel is one of the most exciting talents in the men's open bodybuilding right now. He is one of the biggest freaks of nature at the moment. And we have to keep in mind, it is just the start of his professional career. All he needs to do is solely focus on bodybuilding, especially for these next few months, and display an improved physique compared to what we saw in Prague. And I'm sure he's gonna turn a lot of heads, even in a lineup that has Andrew Jagged in it. Next up, we have an update from the reigning 212 Mr. Olympia champion, Keone. Apparently, he is taking a step back from all that rigorous training for a week or maybe a couple of weeks. But damn, he looks really big and really round right now. The progress that Keone has been able to make after winning his first ever Mr. Olympia, that has been truly incredible. So I am putting my money on Keone already, that is gonna win his 2nd Mr. Olympia title in October. And that is just on the basis of his superior shape and the kind of conditioning that we saw from him last year. Because both the shows that he did last year, Texas Pro and the Olympia, his conditioning was absolutely impeccable. Now him as well as his coach Patrick know that they are not gonna match Sean Kerrith in terms of the density, in terms of the grittiness, in terms of the muscle maturity. But that is just one aspect of bodybuilding. Keone's shape and genetics are so far superior to not only just Sean, but everyone else in the 212 division as well. So when he hits that front double biceps and the front relaxed, the eyes are just drawn towards him automatically. So he is already way ahead of the pack in almost all of the front shots. It's kind of the same thing that happened at the Arnold Classic South America, where Rafael Brandel was arguably bigger and taller than Tonga Burton from the front. So by the time they got to the back shots, the judges had already made up their minds. So cannot wait to see Keone with a few more pounds of solid muscle at the Olympia stage in October this year. He certainly is one of the most genetically gifted athletes in the IFBB Pro League right now. And I am even more excited to see him at the Arnold Classic 2025, where he's gonna go up against some of the biggest names in the men's open bodybuilding division. That is gonna be so fun to watch. Next up, we have a physique update of another 212 guy who really impressed us all in that post-Olympia tour, Christian Zagarella, who is currently prepping for this upcoming New York Pro. I have to say, best quad sweep in the game, amazing aesthetics. So glad to see him shine in a bigger division like the 212, because previously he was competing in the classic physique category. So that crucifix pose and the front double biceps, that I have to say is in a different league. So he went toe-to-toe with a guy like Ahmed Ashkenani at Prague Pro last year. So Ashkenani had that unbelievable thickness and density, but that shape of Christian Zagarella, that was just unbelievably good. And so many people thought that he should have been the one who won that show. And it is just a matter of time for him as he continues to build more muscle, more thickness in his physique. The back in particular needs more work, but this is a great talent to look forward to at the New York Pro. Because the guy he is going up against is Kerrith Bajo, one of the most underrated physiques in the 212 division right now. And Kerrith is someone who placed 4th at the Olympia last year, beating Ahmed Ashkenani. And as of right now, he looks extremely impressive, less than 4 weeks out of the New York Pro. And he's one of those guys who has improved his placings at the Olympia a lot, especially in the last couple of years. He has good shape, and he also has that grainy look to his muscles. He has that old man muscle maturity. So the one factor that goes against him might be his age. I'm not really sure how old this guy is, and how much improvements can he still make, because I'm not really sure how much he weighs on the stage either. So he is currently working with Neil Hill, and that team seems to be working really well. Kerrith has some of the craziest side shots in the 212. His side shots matches the likes of Hakeem Williams, who has like the best side leg in bodybuilding right now. And you can just see the kind of crazy detail that Kerrith Bajo has on the side of his legs. And if we look back at some more comparisons of him and the top 3 at this past Mr. Olympia, he held his own really well against all of these guys. A lot of people had him beating Angel Calderon as well. So Christian Zagarella versus Kerrith Bajo. Who did you guys have got for this upcoming New York Pro? Also hit the thumbs up button if you liked the video. And smash the subscribe button if you wanna come back for more. Thanks for watching.